You can see the progress bar. Welcome back. I think we're live. Hopefully everything is working. We don't have any audio problems like we did last time because I've got all the settings set the same as last time.
Good evening, everybody.
Yep. I'm getting live audio through YouTube. Excellent. Although for some reason we're getting a weird doubling of the screen. Oh yeah, wow, that's even happening in Elgato. No idea what that's about. Oh well. As long as it's not horribly distracting, we'll just have to deal with the slow, grasping death of the internet. Welcome back to Geek Retrospective, Final Fantasy Tactics Part 2. Last time we struggled with audio concerns before finally getting it tolerable, and had a rousing discussion between our four co-hosts. Tonight, I believe it's just me and Catholic Lancer. So say hi to everybody, CL.
Evening, everybody.
Yeah, and let's see, what did we cover in game last time? Do you remember?
Just the princess was kidnapped, and then we got up to the first fight with the bandits, and then you were exploiting hacks to level up all of your chemists, black mages, and white mages.
That's right, and I did more of that in my downtime off stream, because who wants to watch that? Don't answer that because there are weirdos who do. But let me show you what we've done here. Let's go to formation. So I've got Delita, Reinhard, and Maverick set up as squires, and then Jolene as a chemist, and still got Janet as wizard. And then basically these three don't matter at all. Like, we can totally ignore them because we're just really going to be focusing on our core 5 for now. But well, that's right, with her, I couldn't do the trick, because, like, there are none of these that I can buy that I can do the screen shifting trick, if you will. But we did this!
There it is.
Yeah, Master Chemist, Priest, and Wizard. So I think now I've just got to, yeah, at level 1. That's one thing that's great about this game, is you can increase job skills independently of level, which you want to do because, like in the later Final Fantasy VIII, the monsters level up with you in this game. So you really don't want to level up beyond what's necessary to unlock further jobs. Oh, let's say hi to chat here. I see that Raul Nyanzi, friend of the show and of Comet Frame Exceed, watched Ridley Scott's Legend from 1986 and found it pretty good. That was 86, right, Raul? Or anybody?
I think so. It was like a year, it was either a year before or after Legend of Zelda came out.
Yeah, it was right before because a lot of people say that Zelda was heavily influenced by it. So I think you're right that it was before. Anyway, to give a, well, to nutshell the incredibly layered and complex plot, for those who didn't join us last time, we are here in the kingdom of Ivalice, on this nifty peninsula we got here, and they just came off a 50-year war with that kingdom across the channel there, and they lost, and it devastated their economy. So a lot of the returning knights and soldiers who don't have jobs have turned to banditry and are dabbling in rebellion. At the opening of last time, we saw one of two contenders for the throne, because the king also died recently and left a teenage daughter and an infant son, each of whom is being backed by a different prince who wants to be the puppeteer beyond the throne. And we saw the princess kidnapped by this dude, Delita there, who's now in our party. And we're currently playing through a flashback that shows how Delita and Reinhard, as Ramza has been renamed by chat, came up in the Royal Military Academy and were initially friends. So we're filling in a bit of backstory on the Lion War here. We're all confirming he got serious Zelda vibes from Legend. Yeah, I recently rewatched that one too. Ridley Scott set out to make a pure fairy tale, and I think he largely succeeded. How about you guys? Oh! Hey, another challenger has joined the chat. The Discord chat. Hello.
Good Nacht. How's it going?
Martel, good of you to join us. And welcome to the Geek Gap.
Yes, now have you played Final Fantasy Tactics before?
Never,
Oh, you were in for a treat.
unfortunately.
Did you catch last night's stream?
I have not, and I've also never played a single Final Fantasy before. So.
That's okay, because honestly, this game is an excellent jumping on point to, again, nutshell some background I laid on folks last time. This game was... it started development in 1993, and Hironobu Sakaguchi, the legendary producer of Final Fantasy, wanted to do a tactical RPG because he loves TRPGs. So he went to the director of the Tactics Ogre series, and they basically gave that guy carte blanche to do whatever he wanted. So aside from a few references and callbacks, this is a totally new game. It's a totally new setting that would later be reused, but back in '97 when this came out, it was new. So I mean, you've got chocobos, you've got crystals, you've got black mages, but otherwise it's a totally new story. It's a great departure point.
Okay. So for the... As far as the Japanese Tactics RPG stuff goes, the oldest one I played was the... was it Fire Emblem 7 or 8? The one with Lyn and Hector. I can't remember which one it was.
Chad might know.
Saying just from what little I watched of Brian playing last night, I was getting strong Three Houses vibes.
Yeah, I
And
haven't
that's
played...
the most recent. But
Yeah, I can't vouch for that since I'm a Fire Emblem virgin, but I do absolutely adore this game. It's one of my all-time favorites, and hopefully those of you who've never played it will see why. So, we've got our formation, our little army, all skilled up and leveled up and equipped. So now that they're outfitted, we're going to leave Garland Magic City, our starting point, and head out into the wide world. Let's see what happens.
Alright. Just out of curiosity, is there a random encounter thing with this, or is it purely story mission?
It's both.
Okay.
So, yeah, like if you see the dots on the map, the orange ones are where like an event is going to happen, but they can turn green, and you can have random encounters passing through green dots.
Okay.
You know.
Fire Emblem 7. Thank you, Roll. Or Mr. Pronouncy. How do you pronounce that last name?
I believe in Yanzi. You can correct me on that. Oh, and we got a cutscene. So this would have been shortly before our first battle. So for those just joining us, this is Ramza's, aka Reinhardt's family.
Okay. Edelgard did absolutely nothing wrong.
Here, here.
I'm trying to not linger over the dialogue, but go fast enough to keep up a good pace. But also allow the chat to read it. Totally dig this harp-driven theme, by the way. In fact, I'm going to tempt fate by bringing the game audio up a little bit. Alright, I think that actually worked.
I miss the old 8-bit music from the Game Boy Advance.
Hey, I miss the old 8-bit music. By the way, you're coming in really soft, Martel.
Where am I?
CL, why don't you say something so we can make sure that the Discord chat didn't get muted again?
Radio check. 1, 2, 3. Radio check.
Okay, you sound fine. So just Martel's a little soft.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
That's a little better.
Live Shirley.
Okay, yeah, my mic's been giving me a bit of grief lately.
You'll have that.
I don't know which end it's on. Here you go.
So we can see this family dynamic here. Reinhard is the half-brother of these other folks, and there's clearly a bit of resentment since his oldest brother just told him to shut up. And possibly because he seems to be his father's favorite. Yeah, so this is like right before we started at the academy.
Okay.
By the way, this little parting message from his dad is going to be important later. It will have not just game story significance, but, believe it or not, game mechanic significance.
Indeed.
Oh, so that's what Delita, a commoner, was doing at the academy. Palbane's pulled some strings with the dean. That won't turn out to be a huge mistake. One thing I gotta say for the Japanese, they never fully bought into this whole democratization idea. Like, they wear their elitism on their sleeve.
Well, it's actually curious to bring that up, because, you ever watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes?
Yeah.
You want to know why he's named Reinhardt?
I think I know, but why don't you explain it to chat?
Oh, I was going to say, chat is full of Legend of the Galactic Hero respecters,
Oh yeah.
and they chose the name.
Also, another guy who did absolutely nothing wrong.
Oh. Go
I
ahead.
found that series absolutely... Sorry.
No,
I
how'd
found
you?
that series absolutely fascinating because it was from the perspective of someone who clearly does believe in a constitutional democracy. And yet... yeah.
So we're all in chat.
They still point out all the flaws.
Yeah. It's interesting that you point out the the similarity of Reinhardt's last name to Beowulf, because Beowulf is a playable character in this game. You can unlock secret characters, including him and Cloud from FF7. They can join your party. Well, anyway, let's get into the next scenario, shall we? Oh, hey, Bradford. Bradford Walker in chat. Big shout out. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Hang on, this game came out after FF7.
Yeah, the same year. But I believe FF7 came out like earlier in the year, at least in North America. And I want to say this came out in the summer or the fall. I don't have the info right in front of me, though. But it actually started development before.
Glorious isometric.
Yes.
We could have had these glorious sprites in FF7 instead of what we got.
We almost did. The, like, early working version of FF7 was going to be for, like, the Super Nintendo, because it started development in, like, 95, and they were going to set it in, like, real-life New York City. But then when Sony split from Nintendo and Square decided to go with them, and they moved to the PlayStation, they decided to take advantage of the bigger memory that optical drives allowed, and so went with 3D renderings. But then a lot of the original ideas went into Terranigma, which we didn't legit get in the States, but I know a guy got my hands on a copy and beat it, and it's awesome. I highly recommend it if you can pick it up. So, now we gotta pick our opening formation. And we're only gonna use our 5 main guys.
Okay.
So, let's see here. I must choose carefully.
This is normally the part where I bubble wrap my wizards in various types of fighters.
Right, I normally do that, but for this scenario, we're actually going to want the wizard in the forefront. You'll see why.
Considering all of our wizards are maxed out, this should be pretty fun too.
Ah, okay. So we'll put him here.
Martel, you might have missed this part, but in between games, Brian was exploiting a hack to max out a bunch of the chemists and wizards' job levels and abilities.
Job is in class or job is in side activity?
Class.
Okay.
Okay, Delita automatically joins us since he's the guest character, so we are ready to launch. Now remember what I said about Reinhardt's dad's final words being important?
Yep.
Here's where they come in. Oh, Raul missed the whole PS2, PSP era? Deprived. Okay, so I went the other way. I followed Final Fantasy, so I didn't get an N64, I got a PS1. It looks like we're gonna... Go ahead.
I never had a PlayStation.
Did you have a PS2?
Never had any PlayStation.
Wow, it's the
Derivatives
best-selling...
at all.
We've got 2 people here. Never had the best-selling console in history. But you know, I made up for it because I have 2 of them.
I was handhelds only until the Wii.
Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, and Xbox 360.
Wow, how it might have gone. You ever look at someone and think, wow, you know, that's me if I had gone right instead of left if I'd zigged instead of zagged, right? That's how I feel now.
It introduced me to Halo, which... excellent game.
I'll be honest, I'm not a shooter guy at all. This is more my bag. So here we go. We face a moral choice. So here we have August. He's being attacked by a band of thieves. And so we got to choose which order Reinhardt is going to give. Is he going to prioritize destroying the thieves, or is he going to prioritize saving the nobleman? So I'll see what chat says. Now, caution, this isn't a vote. I'm just curious on what chat's opinion is. Because I will say, there are character stat consequences, and obviously choosing different rules of engagement changes the victory conditions and the defeat conditions.
Does it?
It does.
It's a shame we cannot choose the healing power of And right now.
Yeah, I can in the actual battle, but they want me to pick one.
If we save this guy, do we get to recruit him?
Yes.
Save him.
Oh, I definitely will. Now, I'm seeing Raul being bold, voting for Destroy the Death Corps.
What is this Death Corps group?
They are a cell of those returning soldiers from the war who have been economically ruined and disenfranchised, so they turn to banditry, and they're kind of like guerrilla insurgent partisans, because they've got an axe to grind with the nobility, who they believe ruined them. Does that make sense?
So, yeah. Yeah.
So I see some people saying that they went with number 2 on their first playthrough. I'm seeing some more votes for number 1. Now, I'm going to pick number 1. Because even though it contradicts your father's dying wishes, you get a permanent stat boost from choosing 1. Also, if you choose 2, you lose the battle if August gets killed. So it adds another defeat condition. Like an auto-defeat condition. So, we will embrace the healing power of And. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if it was still possible to save and recruit the guy if you're able to actually do that in the mission. Even if it's not explicitly part of the objectives.
Yeah, either way, if you win the battle and he survives, you get to keep him.
Okay.
Okay, we're going with 1. Plus, it creates a little bit of inter-character conflict here. Yeah, so there we go. There's a little tension. Toledo being borderline insubordinate there. But that's how he rolls. Oh, hey, JD. Yeah, the only reasons to choose 2 are purely sentimental.
I am rather impressed that they actually went so far as to put changing victory conditions based on player choice.
Sweet, yeah. This is an impressive game all around. Put a lot of thought into it. Yeah, it's like if we've chosen 2, and those guys had killed him, because the first thing they're always going to do is attack him, then we just auto-lose. So it's definitely hard mode. And soon we will see why I put my wizard in front. Okay, good. Zoom out of it. Okay, so the fastest guy can only move to there. So yeah. And unfortunately, we didn't really get to buy much for him, except all of the items. Haha. He's a master chemist now. Okay. So the wizard is up. I want to make sure I get him in range. Yeah, that should do it. I could be wrong. Ooh! Just made it. Unfortunately, this is a battle you've really got to play more conservatively. It's more of a let them come to you kind of deal. And a panther for some reason. Why not? Okay, so there's job one. So we've now healed Olgus. That'll give him more staying power. And time is on our side here since we chose option 1, but that doesn't mean he's not just going to wait in a battle like an idiot. Because sometimes your NPCs tend to do that. I do not have control of him yet. Ow.
Will that be based on time or getting within proximity of them?
Mm-hmm. Luckily, I have a wizard who can heal at range, and a chemist who can heal at range. So as long as I keep one of them on him and then reinforce him, I should be fine. Key is to make sure that anytime anyone takes damage, heal them right away. So, yeah, they're both fine. I bought a bunch of potions too, so I should have plenty of stock. Let's advance her. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to turn off the confirmation window before setting your facing like Dornall suggested. But what are you gonna do?
What is that number in the upper right corner measuring?
That's the height. Because it takes... Oh, that's weird. I should have been able to hit him. Oh well. But it takes elevation into account.
I gotcha.
Let's watch this guy. Oh, it apparently only tracks my character's elevation. Ooh, nice. That was smooth. So how are we doing? Doing good. Everybody's at full health. Okay. Well, these two made a mistake. in the little C in the middle of that starburst, there's a charging icon. Various attacks of the wind-up time do that, so since she's casting black magic, she had a charge icon. Now we get to get both of them!
Nice.
Yeah, we won. We just won. Rest is a matter of time.
Is that charge up based off turns, or is there like also an active time battle element?
There is an active time battle element. And this shows you the initiative progression. So you can see who's going when. Okay. Alright, so he got hurt.
That's kind of cool. So it's not strictly turn-based then.
Yeah, not entirely strictly. Well, Algus is now in trouble. I might have to raise him. But should be fine. Throwing rock at the cat!
We'll apologize in advance. I'm a bit less talkative tonight because I'm also playing the pre-vacation inventory management game.
Oh. You're gamifying that process, eh?
Trying to fit everything in one suitcase this time because I have a bad propensity for overpacking.
Makes sense. Gotta be careful when attacking these guys, because they have a percentage chance of countering equal to their brave stat. I'm gonna chance it. Alright, he did not do it. Awesome. Okay, he was almost dead. Yeah.
I like when Japanese games take words like that and use them as stats, that either by abbreviating them or just using a word that you wouldn't think of as a stat in a English game.
Yeah. It really should be bravery. But what are you gonna do? It works.
It's charming.
That's what it is, really.
Shoot, they made a whole game around that called Bravely Default.
Heh.
It's like, this makes no sense in English, but I will buy it as a Japanese name.
Oh, they don't learn! Ooh, and then sometimes she says the attack. Boy, am I glad we made her a mage. I'm just gonna put this dude into position to collect some crystals and treasure chests. Once the counters go down, the enemies can turn into them. Actually, can I throw a rock at him? It's always worth checking to see if I can throw a rock at him. Oh, not quite. Oh, well. Oh, thank you, Eli. I try. And that's all, folks. Who is this Marquis Elmdor? Let's find out. Tell me more. It's the most affirming thing you can say to somebody. Hey, not bad. I think we got back as many potions.
Do you find yourself using potions?
No, please. Ask away.
How often do you find yourself using potions?
Pretty often. But luckily, I think we made back all the ones we used. I love how August tries to imply he's a knight at first. A little big for his britches there. Ah yes, and last night, CL, you found out that Hokuten means what again?
Northern sky with a imperial connotation.
I love those shades of meaning.
He helped at the night's pancake breakfast anyway.
Yeah. Pancakes. Whoa, personal space violation. Yeah, and if you guys are on Twitter out there, check
I
out
think you get an attack of opportunity for that.
Yeah. You could at least kick him in the jaw. Oh, so it turns out the Death Corps have kidnapped the Marquis. Not good. Oh, I did it again. This guy's really forward. Too familiar, sir. You forget yourself.
You're royalty, right? He's not even supposed to step in your shadow.
Well, I think they're both about the same rank. But Delito was definitely too familiar with the princess earlier.
What's Reinhardt?
He's a noble. I don't think they ever specify... Because, like, his dad was the leader...
In a way, most of them.
Go ahead.
His dad was the leader.
His dad was the leader of the Hokuten Knights, and it's kind of a family tradition that the head of Reinhardt's family is also the head of those knights.
It'd be a fun prank to hack some medieval game with lots of DLC costume options just to enforce sumptuary laws.
There you go. I'm saying. Okay.
I was going to say most games don't really do rank properly anyway, so...
Yeah. But so, point of game mechanic, so now we can see we have an orange dot on the map. I'm kind of hiding it, but a green one and a blue one. So blue ones are towns, they're safe to visit. And now we have a chance of a random encounter when we go through here. You can also hit select to bring up some information on an area. But first of all, I'm going to save really quick. And then we might be able to move on to more brokenness. See how many JP we got. And we do have August here. I'm going to take this moment to turn to chat, see what's going on, if there are any questions. Good question, Fanwolf. Ramza / Reinhardt has 2 older brothers, Zalbag and Dicedarg, I believe, and then he's got a sister named Alma, or rather, they're all half-siblings. We saw them in the cutscene earlier. And yeah, check out Rawl's Twitter thread on princesses. Yes, I agree, the GameCube was an underrated system. I think it was the second most powerful of Generation 6, right behind the Xbox. I see Joshua Shaw mentioned Parasite Eve. Yeah, when I was checking to make sure I had enough memory on my memory cards to play this game, I saw I had a couple of Parasite Eve save files from back in the day. Okay. I think we're caught up. Smartel, what is your impression of Final Fantasy Tactics so far?
Seems like a very solid game, especially considering when it was made.
I think that's fair. But wait till it gets going. This is really just the intro.
Alright.
So, let's see if we can exploit some glitches. Okay, and none of these are 2 pages long. That's alright. I know he's got to learn to throw a rock. Night skills are expensive. Okay, let's see if this works. Ah, it's still on screen. Guess that's not happening yet. Who's only got 42 JP? Suppose we didn't give him a chance to do much. Oh, hello. There we go. And she has 9,999 Wizard JP. And we're gonna master that. I love doing this. Oh, it's so wrong. Oh, we can't forget Frog. But let's just do the coziest exploit.
So I take it that you're the kind of person who just goes for as many exploits as you can play a game.
Well, on this playthrough in particular, I wanted to make it interesting. So, yeah, I'm doing every exploiting glitch I can, just like I did with FF4. It also helps speed things up because this is a really long game.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
after 4, you got like 99 Excaliburs to sling around.
Yes, I did.
Oh, for your Link's Awakening playthrough, did you go for the boomerang kill on the final boss?
Yeah, without knowing it. That was great.
I'm stuck on that dungeon right now. I can tell it's some kind of Lost Woods puzzle, but I cannot remember what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah, it's in the book in the library. If you do the trading game enough to get the magnifying glass, the like Secrets of Golan Island book will tell you the
Okay.
pattern.
Gotcha. I was wondering what that was for. I thought you just did that to get to the boomerang, but cool.
Yep.
The difficulty curve in that game is interesting. I feel like the first 5 or 6 dungeons were really easy, and then 7 and 8 cranked up the difficulty.
I could see that.
Or maybe I just remember the first few being way harder when I played it years ago.
That's more like it.
If you haven't played them, I recommend the Oracle games next time you get the 2D Zelda itch.
Yeah, I'll have to get my GBA SP fixed, because I dropped it and like the hinge broke, and the shells for the Graphite Gray SP101 are really hard to find. I've had my eye out for a while, as I think you know.
So I wonder if anybody on Etsy makes them the way they make all the aftermarket Switch things, so you can make like an atomic purple Switch if you want.
So again,
I do wish they still made their systems in atomic purple.
Yeah. I got 2 sets of battle boots. Nice. Olgus must have brought one. Let's check. Yeah! Pretty good. Confiscating these. Okay. Because I gave his to the wizard. Thanks for the boots. Sucker. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to unlock the monk class. Because then we can really start doing some power leveling. Or rather, power JP grinding. Although, I do know Frog now. So let me check something, chat. Let me check the cozy trick. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I really need Prey and Berserk before the frog trick is gonna work. another time then. Alright, well, in the meanwhile, let's head up here. Also note that it takes 1 day to travel between each point. And it's loading again. Gotta love that about this generation of games. Ah, validation. How sweet. A search party's been dispatched for the marquee. That's one less thing to worry about. But no ransom demands have come down yet. What can it mean, chat? Aha! Well, August just addressed your brother as Highness. So that's a clue. Yeah, this guy is way too ambitious for his own good. Ooh, slap down. Oh, there it is. Remember your station. Well, Dangerous is his middle name. Sorry, I had to say it.
Of course.
Oh, I see, Eli is reading Hyperion. By Dan the Man Simmons. He really could turn a book about a lamp into an interesting read.
What is the premise for Hyperion? I'm
Boy.
unfamiliar with that, except that the robot girl in Haruhi Suzumiya was always reading it.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. So it takes place in a far future where, like, some kind of, like, I believe black hole generation accident or something cracked the Earth's crust, but Earth is still habitable, but barely, so most people have scattered to the stars, and they have both slower than light, faster than light, and teleportation technology, where basically, like, you walk through a door frame, and there could be another planet on the other side. It's like there are people who have houses where each room is on a different world, if they're really rich. And there are AI, but the AI kind of have their own society, but they still can, like, vote and engage in commerce and stuff, but kind of keep to themselves. And Like, there are a bunch of fad religions that have cropped up, and the Catholic Church is still around, but has greatly shrunken, and kind of like this game, they kind of do the evil Church of Evil thing with the Catholic Church, but in a cool way that I don't want to spoil. But the main conflict and the character's main motivations are driven by seeking out this being called the Shrike on the planet Hyperion. And the Shrike is like a combination of the T-100 and an anthropomorphic porcupine made of razor blades. It's really hard to describe, but it's apparently always lived on Hyperion. Every once in a while, seemingly at random, it'll just go on a rampage and just massacre dozens, if not hundreds of people. And one religion that's grown up is called the Church of the Shrike, and they worship it as a god. And once a year, a pilgrimage sets out from the capital city of Hyperion, and the only seat on the planet, to the Tree of Pain, where the Shrike lives, because, like, the urban legend is, every year it grants one person one wish. And it's basically all-powerful. But it's a huge gamble because if you are not the one who's granted the wish, you get impaled on the Tree of Pain to suffer for all eternity. So, the book has
I like these odds.
Yeah, so the book has an ensemble cast. One member of the Shrike pilgrimage is a Catholic priest who is like both bonded and addicted to this symbiote that makes him almost immortal, but causes him excruciating pain. This one guy's daughter was like de-aged to an infant in a freak accident, and she's like constantly getting younger, so she's in risk of going out of existence from de-aging. Another dude is just a poet who's lost his inspiration, and like that's what he wants. And then
Guess he might win out either way.
that's kind of his opinion, and he's like one of the few to have actually survived an encounter with the Shrike before. And he's kind of the author.
So does all of this, like, does all of the teleportation and whatnot play a big role in it, or is more just background flavor for getting the characters to Hyperion?
Well, they don't take the teleporter there. Like, part of the pilgrimages, you have to go by ship. And the ship they take is like actually this huge tree that is custom grown by this like animistic earth religion. And so like certain branches or clusters are enclosed in airtight domes and stuff, and they mounted rockets to it and FTL drives. But the teleportation turns out to be hugely important later on, and I'm not going to spoil why, because it's like a major like blindside smack in the face, but in a good way moment. Oh, and there's also like a group of dissidents who have separated from the main of society and kind of gone off into the black, but like they have now returned and are raiding the main civilization, and they're just like they clearly hate the people there, because they will just like hideously torture men, women, and children, like dismember them, disembowel them, and keep them artificially alive on life support for like weeks. And just lay waste to whole planets.
I like how many ideas that they've already crammed into this book, and that I've seen used elsewhere by later works.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, that's Dan Simmons in a nutshell. I know that Larry Correia holds him in the highest respect. And He lives around here, actually. I should look him up. Talk some shop. Dan, not Larry.
I feel like I've got a professional interest in this book now since you mentioned the symbiote.
Hmm. Are we ready to tell chat why?
Well, I think I've mentioned it on my Twitter before that the main character in my work in progress is bonded to a symbiote.
There you go. Hey, look what I'm
Trying
going
to
to
go
be...
for a
Please go on.
I wanted to do a Venom-ish type character, but have the hero be walking into it mostly eyes wide open instead of it being lab accidents or a chance encounter.
And by the way, folks, I will be editing that book. And I know we have a lot of authors who listen to Geek Ab, so if you're an author, you have written or are writing a book, hit me up at briannimmer.com. Click on editing, because I am available for new clients. So you can have your book edited by a Dragon Award winner, and like Dan Simmons, a Hugo nominee, although he won, and I was voted below new award, and I think the no award is more of an honor at this point. Although he won back when it meant something. So here we were introduced to...
You got your dragon, too.
Oh yeah, I do have the dragon. For which I thank all of you who voted, because it's a true People's Choice Award. But anyway, we were just introduced to Delita's sister Tata. Or Tater, as I'm sure the kids at school call her. At least I would. Pancakes. Taters. Tater pancakes.
Okay, this might be a question completely out of left field. But, does the novel Hyperion have anything at all to do with the poem Hyperion?
Yep. It's named after it. The planet Hyperion is named after it. And the poet character, who's the closest thing to a main protagonist, he is a huge Keats fan. Because I believe it was Keats who wrote Hyperion, right?
John Keats.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, he has this monologue where he talks about how Keats is the purest poet in all of Anglophone history. And then one of the ensemble cast who's a member of the pilgrimage, like, her story is in the cyberpunk genre, because Hyperion the novel is really a series of vignettes, and each one is a different sci-fi subgenre. So the cyberpunk story involves this tough as nails, like, female street samurai, and she ends up like kind of in a relationship with an AI representation of John Keats, which leads her to Hyperion. So, long story short, yes.
All right, thank you.
Good question. Well, that's a big trademark symbol roll. Good job. Okay.
Right. Well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to sign off here. I've got an early morning tomorrow, so
Well, thanks for joining us.
it's been a pleasure.
Have a good
Have
one.
great evening. Take
Okay,
care.
talk to you soon. Okay, just checking some bar rumors. Look like they're the same ones as in Gareland. Not gonna worry about that. But I do believe the shop here is better. Yeah. Yeah, we got some options here. So mainly, we're getting long swords, which is just great. Yeah, we're starting to get knight gear. Showing up. Ooh. More battle boots. I think we'll have to wait on that, though. Let's see what else we got. I might consider turning someone into a knight. Need to check and see if Delina knows move +1.
Does this game have terrain that is negatively affects mounted characters?
Well, it does have terrain that'll slow people down, but I don't think you run into a lot of mounted opponents, nor can you really be mounted yourself. Like, I don't think you can, like, catch a chocobo and ride it.
Okay, this is a foot knight.
Yeah. Like, it's all infantry. So what I'm going to do right now, actually, is go for a random encounter. Ah, there we go. First try. Awesome. Oh no. I can't bring him in.
It is late here too as well. I'm also gonna have to sign off.
Okay, man. Well, thanks for joining me. For you and everyone in chat, we are not going to be streaming tomorrow. I think I'll pick it up on Monday or either Tuesday, and we'll eventually settle into a regular schedule. I'll keep you guys posted.
Thanks for having me. It's been
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for coming on. Yeah, take care. Have fun on your trip.
Thanks, chat. Thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, good night. Alright, let's see what we got. Bunch of monsters. Okay. I can finally throw the rock. Oh wow! Throw the rock moved him. much she can do, so have her wait. Still not sure what's up with that doubling of the image on the side of the screen. No. Nice. Might be like aspect ratio settings. Glad you enjoy this series, chat. It's enjoyable. I can't tell you how many hours of fun I whiled away on this game. Oh, denied. Ouch. I don't know if I want to risk a spell on this guy because he might move before I can get it off. Not again, the Elamite. Alright. Maybe we'll give it a shot. I can't quite get him. Okay. Go with defense. Oh, he has the high ground. Ooh, cat scratch fever. Okay, I'm glad that the doubling there, layering, whatever it is, isn't annoying for you. Are you liking this game, chat? I know it's a little more cerebral, a little more chess-like than Final Fantasy IV, which was just a bit more point and click. But I think this game has a depth all its own. And boy, is it pretty. Let's see who needs help. The great thing about throwing potions is it's instant. Turn the tables. Turnabout is fair play. You can't take a move back once you move. Darn. Oh well. I can't cast it on that one. Okay. Oh man. Keeps blocking me. Just in a disadvantageous position. He probably would have moved before I got the spell off anyway. Well, the only way to know how good you would beat this game, Chad, is if you give it a try, which I highly recommend. I know there is a learning curve, but the controls are super intuitive. Like, even as a kid, I got into it super fast. So it's kind of a, like, one afternoon to learn, lifetime to master kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Ouch. And there's always a chance that any enemy will do that. I do not want to walk into her spell. There we go. Oh. Oh, the spell will be wasted now anyway. Yeah, blah blah blah. Oops. Yeah, that's really paying for itself, that auto potion ability. Oh, not again! Dude's skin is gonna look like a checkerboard. Time to put you out of your misery. I'm just gonna dispense some euthanasia. There we go. It's okay, because it's a brute beast, chat. Doesn't have rational soul, only one power. Hey, nice. Oh, wow! Just winning all over the place today. Yeah! I see Chad is fond of Western RPGs. You know, again, that, like metal, WRPGs are a genre that I respect, but I just can't get into them. They've got too much of the sandbox aspect for my taste, right? Like, I get my character made, get into the world, and then I'm like, okay, what am I doing? What's the deal here? What are we doing? Well, whatever you want. I don't know what I want to do. Like, what's the story? What's going on? I don't know. Just a bit overwhelming. So let's see, does he get a percentage of my JP? No. So to level this guy up, we gotta get him into a for real battle. Oh well. Let's see if we can do any other exploits. Then I think I'll pack it in for now. We've advanced the story a good amount. Ooh, I think I want to save up for move +1. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna save my JP there. Okay, oh, and we got some new locations on the map. We have Swiggy Woods, which sounds whimsical. And then Door to Trade City. Yeah, right there on the kind of inland sea, and then with ocean access. Yeah, that's a good location. So, anyhow, we're gonna pack it in for tactics here and check chat one more time. Then we'll call it a night. So let's see what else we got in chat. Oh, good evening, Baron von Metzinger-Steen. They're Jack Frost from Persona Avatar. Good choice. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I need the diversion. Like, WRPGs, at least nowadays, tend to spoil you for choice, and it's more of the, look at this. It's like, okay, it's like when we're playing D&D. Everybody knows that certain type of DM who's just the world builder. Like, he doesn't necessarily want to run a game, he wants to go, look at this lovingly crafted world I've built with its own languages and monetary system. Well, where's the story? Yeah, I tried Wizardry for SNES and just got totally lost. And yeah, like the used coffee filter graphics, kind of meh on, and a muddy color palette. But anyway, that's gonna do it for us for this evening. But we will return. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to mash that like button. Oh, make sure to click the bell icon so you get notifications if you do subscribe. Check out my work at briannierman.com, and also read my latest mecha thriller novel, Combat Frame XC at the link in the show notes. And be sure to check out the regular Geek Gab show with Daddy Warpig and Dornall Saturday afternoons, right here on this channel. Once again, I've been your host, Brian. My co-hosts were Catholic Lancer and this episode saw the introduction of co-host Martel. Hopefully he'll be back. He's a swell guy. In the meantime, have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. And remember,